Hate to say this, but it's necessary. One, I'm not responsible for anything. Nothing. Nada. If you try one of the projects, if you try some of the cooking, if you try anything on my YouTube channel, you're responsible, not me. Okay? A lot of this stuff that I do can be dangerous if downright not debilitating or deadly. Cooking, working with machinery, any of this stuff has its hazards. I am not responsible. All my stuff technically is for entertainment purposes only. If you find one that's mislabeled for, say, education or whatever, let me know in the comments and I will change it, because that was an error. Entertainment only. Not responsible for anything. Don't be a prick. Be responsible. If you have children and you're allowing them to watch YouTube, you're responsible, not me. It's your kids. You take care of them. You watch after them. You're responsible for them. Their actions, reactions, and consequences. Now, having said all of that, let's get down to a couple of more rational points. The house that we're in currently is well over 50 years old. It has not been well maintained. It has not been taken care of. We have yesterday I was having to take and dredge the basement out because the systems are clogged up. The current house owner is not taking care of anything and will not allow us to make any changes. Welcome to Germany. So yes, and we have places in the walls and so on that has mold. The flooring is burnt where people have burnt stuff off the stoves. There's stains on the fridges and everything that I simply cannot get off. It's been on there for so freaking long. Literally, I tried cleaning the refrigerator the other day and I was taking the white paint off, trying to get the stuff cleaned. There's no way I can deal with the walls because the Germans like to use chalk sheeting, and on this they put paper. And then, of course, when anything gets splattered on it, it gets stained, it gets mold, whatever, it goes right into the freaking chalk and you can't do anything with it. You have to rip the whole thing out to get it out of there. And we're in the process of building a new house. This is not my responsibility. All right? We will return the apartment back to the current owner the way that we got it. And that is it. That's in our contract. Until then, the kitchen will look messy. When I'm doing the cooking, know that I have had several certifications in food safety, food handling, and cooking. I've spent many, many years. I even trained under several not so prominent chefs. I try to take and deal with all my cooking and everything in an appropriate food safe and food handlers method. You need to take and consider those items as well. Cross-contamination, storing stuff at the wrong temperatures, leaving stuff out at the wrong temperatures, any number of things. On safety issues, when dealing with anything, okay, there is a hazard. A kitchen can freaking kill you. You cook something wrong, you handle something wrong, somebody could die or end up in the hospital. Using the knives, the blenders, everything else. Why do they have to put things like, do not stick a metal fork into an operating toaster? Okay? Because people do it. So, all of these projects, everything's entertainment only. If you're trying any of it, know your equipment, read your manuals, follow all safety instructions, exceed the safety instructions with more safety, Be conscious of what's going on. Control your children. Watch your children. Do not let your children do any of this unless under direct supervision. Blah, 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 and all the friggin' lawyer fine print. You're responsible. Don't be a prick. Okay? Now, that being said, yeah, seriously, some of this stuff can either disable, dismember, or even kill you. When doing any projects, whether trying to recreate something from here, which is for entertainment purposes only, if trying to do any of this, be aware of what you're doing and what you're using. Okay? People, just be safe. Really. I'd hate to see the news. Individual trying to recreate YouTube channel wound up swallowing 80 grams of cinnamon and died. Literally. Nutmeg in enough quantity is a poison. It can kill you. Just as an example. Why do they not sell liquid cinnamon anymore? Because idiots kept trying to take it by the spoonful and wound up with second and third degree burns or whatever in their mouths and in their faces. Okay? Don't do this stuff, people. Okay, these trendsetters, a lot of them mimic the video, and they're not even actually doing it. They just want to see how many idiots will follow and do this. Be safe, be conscious, know your equipment, know your gear, know your safety. Just, okay? All my videos, entertainment only. I'm not responsible for anything. You screw up your computer, you blow up a house, you kill somebody due to your cooking or whatever, you chop a hand off or lose an eye or whatever because you're using your equipment wrong. Not my fault. Welcome to a sue-happy society. Oh, I ordered a hot coffee and I spilled the hot coffee. Now I'm going to sue the company for giving me a hot coffee. Stupid shit. And that's not a gun, that's just a brain fart. Just so people, I mean, you have to put these friggin' disclaimers in anymore. Oh, he shot himself in the head, so I shot myself in the head. But I used a real gun. Stupid shit. Excuse me. PG friendly. Stupid stuff. Anyway, not responsible. Entertainment only. If you find one that's labeled for education or whatever, I simply was clicking the wrong thing at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Hopefully, when it comes to the cooking and so on, once we're into our new house, I'm hoping by next year, this is now September, I'm hoping we'll be back in within September of next year. This whole cluttered, messy kitchen thing will be a thing of the past. Until then, I have to try to follow as many safety and food handler safety guidelines as is possible. And I mean, so far in the years that we've been here, I've not poisoned anybody and no one's wound up with diarrhea, got sick or anything, so I must be doing something right. But know your equipment, read your manuals, follow your safety, and don't watch this stuff. Us YouTube people, we're not professionals, okay? Well, in some ways I am, but that's irrelevant. We are not professionals. We're YouTubers. That means if you want to know proper food temperatures, go to the Food Drug Administration's fact sheets. Don't follow stuff on Wikipedia as being factual. People add, and some people put stuff in there just to mess with you. Okay? Be sure all your information, your safety guidelines, whatever that you're doing, your manuals, whatever, is coming from a reliable, documented, legal source. We get way too caught up in all this, I'm emotionally involved in whatever's going on, and totally, well, I felt this was right, so it must be right. No, it's not. That's stupid stuff. Entertainment only, not responsible. Enjoy the videos. Entertainment only, not responsible.